there is a new electric two-wheeler player in India. It's VLF from Italy, short for Veloce, and it has been brought to our country by Motor House, a KAW Kolhapur-based company that has brought VLF as well as Brixton to India. This is the Tennis electric scooter. It's priced at 1.3 lakh rupees, and here's what this scooter is packing. Now, the design-wise, the Tennis looks pretty European in that sense. It's chic, it's compact, it's stylish, and it's petite. I particularly like this shade, which is this maroonish color, which looks pretty neat. The other two colors, which is a white and a grey, look a pretty dull in this lovely form. As you can see over here also, it's pretty small and compact, and that does raise a little bit of a problem. Perhaps if you are on the healthier side, even the pillion, there's not much adequate space over there as well. But I do kind of like this floating tail design over here with this neat grab rail positioning, because it gives that sense of European flair to the scooter. After all, it's designed by Alessandro Tartarini, the guy who created this brand and was also responsible for many famous Italjet scooters like the Dragster. Now, in terms of ergonomics, the VLF Tennis is a pretty light scooter, 88 kilos without the battery pack, and the battery pack weighs around 15 kg. So overall, you're looking at a 103 kilo scooter, and hopping on, it's fairly accessible. I am 5 feet 9 inches tall, and I can easily flat-foot both of my feet on the ground. So shorter riders wouldn't find a fit issue. The bars are positioned nice and tall. The floor space, well, it is ample, but I cannot call it spacious because there is not much room over here, especially in the midsection, to hold, say, a large suitcase. But having said that, the bigger cause of concern is the underseat storage space. Because of its compact dimensions and the massive battery pack which is over here, you're just left with this much amount of space to store your knickknacks. And considering in case if you have to add a charger over there, then the space is further reduced. Now, on the Tennis, you get a 1500 watt hub motor, and that is powered by a 2.3 kilowatt battery pack, which is removable. As I mentioned before, the battery pack weighs 15 kilos, so it will be a bit of a struggle to remove it and carry it back to your home, and you will need to have muscles in order to do so. Well, the range on offer, well, that is around 135 kilometers, which is IDC, not real world. So realistically expect it to be somewhere around the 9500 kilometers mark. Performance wise, they've not given us acceleration figures, but the top speed is rather less, just 65 kilometers per hour, which is lesser than even the likes of the Bajaj Chetak or the TVS iQube. Now, if you remember correctly, the earlier Bajaj Chetak had a similar low top speed figure, and we were hoping that there was more performance to be had. We've not ridden the scooter just as yet, but once we do so, we'll find out whether 65 kmph is enough. In our experience on Indian roads, we would prefer if it had 10 kmph more on hand, but we'll reserve our judgment for the review. Now, in terms of features, the Tennis doesn't get a lot of modern connectivity and tech that we find on Indian electric scooters. Well, you do get LED lighting all around and a small color TFT dash, but connectivity, not so much. And also, when you consider that the foundations, well, they are pretty simple, relatively simple, because it gets an underbone frame, a telescopic fork, a progressive monoshock. Now, Mr. Tartarini says that because of this unique arrangement, the suspension or the ride quality on offer will be something that is unmatched in the Indian electric scooter space, and we'll reserve a judgment for when we get to ride the scooter. Disc brakes are to be found at both ends, and it is rolling on 12-inch wheels. So that is the VLF or the Veloce Tennis electric scooter for you at 1.3 lakh rupees. It is a slightly premium proposition coming from a rather relatively unknown brand. As for deliveries, they start in Bengaluru from the end of November and a few other cities going forwards. Where it comes to reliability and how Well, it is built well. We'll only get to know once we get the scooter and use it for a couple of months, if that is possible, if the brand does decide to give it so. Well, what do you think about the Tennis electric scooter? Do let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification icon, and we shall be back here very soon.